Hello, I'm Pastor Marvin McKenzie from Bible Baptist Church in Puyallup, Washington. Welcome to today's daily visit with God. I'd like to read to you today Genesis chapter 23, and this is verses 1 through 4. The Bible says, "And Sarah was 107 and 20 years old. These were the years of the life of Sarah. And Sarah died in Kirjatharba, the same as Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. And Abraham stood up from before his dead and spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I'm a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight." In what I think is one of the most touching scenes of the Old Testament, we have here the means of Abraham's caring for Sarah after her death. The years of marriage had been many and marked by life-building experiences. They had left their homeland and were alone in a new land. They had left the religion of their nativity and had worshiped God in spirit and in truth. They had endured the grief of years without a child. They had experienced difficult tests of their relationship. And now Sarah is dead and Abraham is left alone in a strange land. His actions, I think, form a prototype and serve as a biblical instruction to all of faith in the loss of a loved one. So here's what I see. Number one, Abraham buried her out of his sight. In other words, he didn't cling to his grief. He did not purchase the field immediately, and that signals that a time of grief had passed. But Abraham did not dwell on the loss of his wife. Abraham purchased a place in which to bury her. The field became a family burial and served as a place of memorial for generations after. He didn't dwell in his loss, but neither did he or his heritage forget their roots. One of the errors, I think, of modern America is looseness with regards to parents, grandparents, and our family. The disintegration of the immediate family, it might be traceable to the disintegration of the respect of our family history. And then Abraham insisted that he purchase the field. He didn't, I don't mean to suggest that people should break their banks, when burying their dead, but I would caution against trying to get a freebie. The value of the funeral is not for the one who has passed, but the ones who remain. And doing our responsibility is a way of resolving the grieving process. And then also, Abraham pursued a wife for his son Isaac, and this is said to be directly related to Sarah's death. It was a time for the promises of God to move forward. Neither Abraham nor Isaac allowed themselves to get stuck in their loss, but affirmed that what God had promised to Abraham was also promised to Isaac. They were comforted in Sarah's death by refocusing on God's future promises. Hey, I want to ask you, if you enjoy these daily visits with God in video form like this, would you do me the kindness, number one, of subscribing to my feed on Rumble, and then number two, of sharing this so that other people can see it. If you'll just go to the Rumble site, click on the link that you're watching this video, it'll take you to Rumble. You'll need to probably make your own account there, but then you can subscribe and you'll get these videos as they come out delivered to you personally. And then just take the time to click the share button so that others can find these videos and be blessed as well.